showing your data in a chart format is one of the most beautiful and understandable format. It gives you a good idea about the chart is all about, also in a good and proper visual manner. And that's what we are going to talk about in this particular video. So hey guys, welcome back to Marketing Fundas Global. This is the 11th video in this MS Excel course, and in this video we are going to show you how to make a chart and graph in Excel. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, we are into our MS Excel software, and this is the previous sheet which we are using from couple of videos, right? And this is the same data which we were using in our videos, right? Now, in order to create proper chart, you have to select the data, right? So for that, let's select the student's name and the marks they got. This data would be fine. Now, you just have to go to insert option and you'll be able to see this charts option, and here are tons of options which you can choose from. Here are the chart options. Otherwise, we have some recommended chart options as well. If you click on this, you'll get some recommended chart options. So these are the recommended options according to your data, right? Because some data doesn't fit, because every data doesn't fit on every chart type, right? So this is what the recommended chart options according to our data. And if I cancel this, here are the options which you can choose from, and this is the manual way you can choose from, right? We got some 2D options, then 3D options, 2D bar, 3D bar, and if I hover on hover my cursor on these options, you'll see the charts below, right? Like this, like these are the 2D options, and then we got 3D options like this. If I go to other options, these are the tree map option, tree map chart, then sunburst chart, then we have waterfall chart, funnel chart, then we got some these candlestick chart, candlestick pattern you can say, but these works in like, these are basically stock charts, right? So these are not for us, but yeah, if you need it, you can use it. There's not an issue. So tons of chart options are available in MS Excel software. If you click on this more stock charts, otherwise for example, if I click on this more column charts, you'll be able to see more hundreds of other column charts as well. Here are the options, right? In column charts, line chart, pie chart, bar, area, scatter options, scatter charts, then stock as I've shown you earlier, then surface, radar, tons of options are here. This is totally up to you that what type of chart you want to choose, right? But from my personal experience, my recommendation would be choose column chart or bar chart, because these are pretty easy to understand and these are pretty easy to create as well, right? Although you don't have to create by yourself, but yeah, you have to edit, right? And while editing, it is pretty easy to edit and it is pretty easy to understand as well, right? Let's say I am taking right now column chart, or should I take bar chart? Let's go with column chart. Column chart would be fine. This one. If I hit OK, the chart will be appeared and the options related to chart design will be appeared in front of my software, right? So these are the options which can be used to edit this particular chart, right? For example, these are the chart styles which will help you to change the color, background, or different variations of this particular chart option, right? Like this. So I think you're getting point, right? This one looks good. Actually, it is looking good. Now let's talk about the options we got here. The first one is if you want to change the colors. For example, you want to change the color of these, basically the color pattern, right? You can't just change one color only, because we do have multiple colors, we do have multiple data, so we need multiple colors options, right? So you can change the color palette, basically color pattern or palette, whatever you want to say, like this. So this is totally up to you, you want to change or not, but for now it is looking good. Now we got the first option is add chart element. If you click on this, you'll get multiple options which you can use to edit this particular chart. For example, axis option. So axis option helps you to add this particular axis in a horizontal or vertical way, like this, right? So, and access titles, if you want to add access titles, you can do that as well. If I click on this, here is the access title. You have to give the title of this access, right? But let me remove this. Then we have chart title. If you want to give chart title, right now we do have chart title. If you want to edit, just you can double click and write it like 10th mark sheet, like this. Then we do have other options. If you want centered overlay, then it will be like this, or you can place it here. So this is totally up to you, that how will you want to use it. Let me control Z again. Yeah, it is okay now. Now we do have data labels. If you want to add some extra data labels into these bars, you can do that as well. For example, if I select center data, then the data will be shown here, as you can see. Then if I select this inside end, like this, but I think outside end would be the perfect one, like this. Yeah, it is good. If you want, you can increase the size of the chart so that everything looks good, and you can drag and drop the chart as well, right? Now if I click on this again, we were in data labels, right? Then we got data table option. If you want to add table into your sheet, you can do that as well, like this. Otherwise, defaultly it will be like without data, right? Error bars, if you want to add any error bars in your sheet, you can do that as well, right? Then grid lines, so yeah, these are the grid lines option. Then legends are basically these things are legends. This is known as legend. As you can see here, language, math, science, history. So this is basically known as legend. And if you want to edit these legend option, you can do that like this. Wherever you want, you can place it. Then trend line, this is not basically not for our data, but you can use it with other data as well. Trend line is basically used for stock market data, right? Now we have quick layout. In quick layout options, we got some other layout options, as you can see. So these are the quick layout options which you want. If you want, you can use it, right? Then colors, I've already told you, these are the extra. Chart styles, basically the design would be same, but the style will the change, like the background, the color, right? Then if you want to switch the data between this column and row, you can do by just one click here. If you click, your data would be switched like this, right? I'm sure you got the point. Then select data. If you want to select or deselect the data again, you can do that. For example, you want to change the data, you can do with this option, right? Then we have change chart type. If you want to change the chart type, you got the same option which we were using previously, right? Then move chart. If you want to move your chart into another sheet, right now we do have only one sheet, but if you want to move the chart in any other sheet, you can do with this option, right? As you can see, right now we do have only sheet 1. Otherwise, if you add more sheets, you'll be able to see more sheets, and you can move your chart into other sheets as well. That is up to you how you want to use this. So I've just told you the basic things which is needed to create a particular chart, right? And I hope you understood how you can create chart by yourself as well with using your data. And if you still have any question or query or any kind of confusion, please feel free to comment down below. I'll answer those questions in the comment section itself. And if it is not possible, I'll create one more video on that particular topic, right? You don't have to worry about it. Just feel free to comment down. Also, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe and like button so that we get a little bit motivated, create more videos. Now, I may take your leave. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.